Do you know how I can find her?
I suggest the yellow pages.
Oh my god, James. I almost spit water out when you said
Does make
that.
sense.
Hi all, and welcome to another episode of Radio D&D. We really wanted to find a way to share our current campaign, so thanks for joining us. Before we get started, let's introduce ourselves. I'm your Dungeon Master, James Landoff, joined here by...
Hi, I'm Stephanie, and I play Lux.
Hello, my name is Max, and I play Lorian, the Aasimar Paladin.
My name is Mike, and I play Marcus.
My name is Casey, and I play Beatrice.
Now let's roll that recap. Hey there, all you fine fellows. You're listening to 98.3 The Drop. Last time, the gang pushed deeper into the caverns, finding a way to circumvent the chasm. On the other side, they were greeted by more eight-legged friends. The webs grew denser, and the group noticed human-shaped web sacks hanging from the ceilings. They managed to avoid most of the spider's snares, except for one that restrained Lorian to the ceiling. What followed was a grueling fight against the cavern dwellers, who eventually retreated. In the spider's den was bits of treasure tangled in webbing, as well as the recently deceased body of Roseanne, the bounty hunter. Using the spell Speak with Dead, the party spoke to Roseanne, who offered the identities of the outlaws that robbed the train in exchange for her resurrection. However, the gold for such a request was well beyond the finances of the party, and they would need the support of the bank. With a lead on their mission, the party headed out, but not before encountering a strange, otherworldly individual. Balthazar claimed to be a voyager from the Great Sea, and explained he was here to mend a tear in this world. However, before he could attempt it, the chasm exploded in a rainbow of light, and he fell unconscious. As the cave began to crumble around them, they quickly revived Balthazar, who quickly teleported them to the mine's entrance.
So, last time we left off, you guys had been teleported out of the spider cave by Balthazar. You guys saw the rush of colors, as you would see almost on a zap train. And you all, fall into the sand and dirt right outside the mine as Balthazar, seemingly at the brink of death after being brought back, wheezes, exasperated. Before you guys do anything, I need everyone to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, shit.
That's what I'm pissed
Oh
at,
my
though.
god.
28.
Oh my-
rest in
you-
peace,
Okay.
Marcus.
Crit fail.
First roll of the
It's
night,
a
baby.
soft 20.
That's going to go
Charisma?
great for me, I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
I got a 14.
Marcus.
All right. B, you just fail by 1.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my god, I almost spit water on
Halo-
my computer.
Halo also fails. Lorian and Lux, you are fine.
Mhm.
So we'll start with Marcus. I need a small detail of a memory from Marcus's past. It can be as inconsequential as the color of your childhood bedroom. It can be the name of your next door neighbor. It could be what you had for dinner last week. Just something so small, if you wouldn't mind.
He would be in the back of his master's shop as an apprentice in a kind of a tinker's shop. And he is taking the gears out of a pocket watch and trying to put it back together again.
Okay. I need you to pick a detail of that time. Any detail.
Hmm.
Could be your master's or your teacher's name. Could be the name of the shop. Could be who you were fixing the watch for. Anything you can think of.
Well, the watch was a junk watch, so I'm just learning. So
Gotcha.
let's go with the name of the shop.
Okay. You forget the name of the shop.
Great.
Beatrice, I need the same from you.
Okay. I'm at the kitchen table
Mm-hmm.
in our cute little Sears catalog home. And my
Okay.
dad brings me out waffles with chocolate syrup on them, strawberries, and whipped cream.
Okay.
That's my memory.
Okay. And I need a detail from that.
The strawberries.
So would it be that you forgot that there were strawberries on it, or did you forget that that was your favorite breakfast?
Or did you forget what strawberries tasted like?
Or
What
yeah,
I
or
was
did,
thinking, I think I was. Oh, I guess if I forget it, I was thinking I got the berry like mixed up. But
okay.
that's okay. I could just forget the whole breakfast.
Okay. So in that
He
case,
brings me out a plate of nothing.
yeah. So
Of
you
air. He
forget what
tells me to
you
eat
forget what a
air.
strawberry is. So yeah, that is permanently erased from your memory. You have no memory of that breakfast. Maybe it was like your birthday breakfast,
Oh, poor little baby bee.
but as you guys are recovering, you seem to be unscathed, having been teleported out of the mine. Marcus and Beatrice, you're not aware that you forgot these, but if it ever comes up, you will not have that knowledge.
Okay.
Who took Bartholomew out of the
Balthazar?
what did I say?
Bartholomew?
Use that. I don't know who that is. Balthazar.
Wait, did Lux fail to save? I don't
Oh, no!
understand.
So this is like the Rosanna Roxana thing.
Roxanne.
Balthazar. Who took Balthazar out of the cave? Was that Marcus that picked him up? Because I know that Lux healed him.
Well, no one took him out of the cave. As soon as he was healed, he teleported you outside.
Oh shit. Okay. So how is he looking? Is he like laying down? Is he like
So he's conscious. He's breathing heavily, and over his face, I don't think you need an insight roll to see he is panicking.
I will kneel next to him, although I assume that I'm very close, considering that I was on the ground healing him prior to him teleporting us out. And I'll pat him on the shoulder. Balthazar, are you okay? Are you still hurting? Do you need more healing?
Yeah, so he shakes his head, trying to come to terms or comprehend what just happened. That wasn't supposed to happen.
What was supposed to happen?
I've never seen anything like this.
What do you mean?
And he looks up at you. You just see fear in his eyes.
Oh no.
I need to go.
What do you mean you need to go? What happened? I mean, if there must be something that we can do to is the cave, for lack of a better term, caved in? Because it was
So it's
pretty
not-
rumbly.
Yeah, there's like a little bit of debris, but it seems like the entrance of the mine is pretty clear. You were deep in the mine when that rupture happened.
We can try to go back. We can try to get back in.
And he shakes his head. No, I can't deal with this by myself. And I'm sorry, but none of you have what I need.
What do you need? What are you going to do?
I need to find others of my order.
What order is that?
People of my kind.
Okay. All right. Well.
And yeah, he looks at everyone else, sort of getting up from the dirt, brushing themselves off.
Do you want any water?
Yes.
Okay. I also noticed you wheezing. You need my inhaler?
It's
Take a puff or something?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, well, here's my water. You probably don't need it anyway. The
Yeah.
inhaler.
Yeah, I don't think you can offer people your inhaler like as an extra medication.
I didn't know if it'd make him feel better, but yeah, that's probably a good idea. I'll keep that in mind for next time.
Yeah, so
Here's my water.
he takes your water bottle. What's Marcus and Lorian doing at this point?
He's just he's watching on, making sure we don't get walked up on. Lauren's not really the best in comforting other people when other people are already doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just hand on the sword, looking around, hoping that everything will be okay.
Marcus would see that Lux has things under control over there. He'd probably be looking back towards the mountain or cave to try and see if there's anything visible from the outside.
Okay. Yeah, nothing from what you can see. You don't see the same streams of color that you saw earlier. But with that, Balthazar stands up and nods to you. Does anyone do or say anything?
What is he mouths to us, you said?
No, he nods to you all.
Nods.
And it seems like he's about to leave.
What is wrong with me today?
Lauren will nod back because he knows something about dramatic exits.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I have a question before you leave, Mr. Your name's not Bartholomew.
Balthazar.
Balthazar.
Mr. Balthazar, what's that order thing you were talking about?
It's my people. In Mbasi.
Why are they called an order?
It's a term. I have a group of people.
Oh,
My
okay,
kind.
okay. Where's your kind from?
As I told you 2 minutes ago, I come from the Great Sea.
And the Great Sea is the
Pacifica?
We've already been through this. I don't know where that is.
That's right. Remember, B?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I just lost my senses a little.
She's so tiny. Teleportation, just
really messes me up. And then I look to this, I look into the distance and I'm like, what's a strawberry?
No, he's from the Great Sea. That's like the Astral Sea, right?
I don't think you would know. I believe you guys rolled Arcana checks and either didn't do too well or didn't do well enough.
We did bad, I think. That was not
Yeah.
a good day for us. Okay, never mind. Yes, he's from the Great Sea. Not Pacifica. It's fine. The Nimbazi though. All right, we will. If you need help and there's a way that we can help you, I know that you said that there really wasn't, but in the future when you have more people, well, I'm sure we'd be happy to if you found us again, or if we found you.
Marcus would step in and agree that if there's anything necessary that we could do, we would be happy to help.
I mean, you said that you've never seen anything like this.
Yeah, so he'll nod to you and say, if I encounter you again and do in fact need your help, I will ask. And with that, you will watch as he blinks. From his eyes, there's this blinding light as his form dematerializes and disappears.
Oh. Well, I'm not sure that that's good. Lux will just kind of sit back because I imagine she was on her knees and then just flop immediately on her back.
Well, that's what's kind of weird, wasn't it?
I mean, yeah, it was probably the weirdest thing that's happened to us, and all things considered, some pretty weird shit's happened.
I think maybe we should get a move on then.
Wait a minute, Senor Diego. Aren't you supposed to help us with talking to this that head that Marcus has?
Why would you need to talk to this head? We already have the treasure.
I mean, that's the whole reason that Marcus decapitated this pretty fresh corpse.
No, I took this head to help us with our other problem.
You're being awfully suspicious.
Oh, right. Okay. I'm going to look at if I speak about the contract in front of Senor Diego, does he just like not hear it, or would I not be able to talk about it in front of him?
You're actually unable to talk about it in front of him.
Oh my gosh.
The contract inhibits you from doing so.
I hate this contract so much.
But he knows you need Speak with Dead cast on the skull.
Oh, right.
He just can't. You can't have him be present for the answers it gives or the questions you ask. So you have to basically tell him, like, cast a spell and go away.
Right. We need that for the skull, and we took the head to. Okay, that's right. Okay, because we have the skull of the spelunker, and we have Rosanna's head, right?
Right, because Rosanna went missing about 2 weeks ago.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah. Right. So
right
we
around, when the shipment of gold was stolen. Yeah.
Right. So it seemed. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Right. Okay. I mean, I think we should probably just get a move on then. As you said, Senor Diego, you can probably do your Speak with Dead thing whenever we get to where we're going, which I'm assuming is back towards your little charlatan's tent that you had. You were fake reading people's fortunes.
Hey, that wasn't fake. I'm a certified fortune teller, I'll have you know.
Certified by whom?
Myself.
Oh, right. And with that,
what? It doesn't really matter. People just go to fortune tellers for some advice. You can give advice. I can give advice.
He looks at him. She touches her chest. I really don't feel like I should be giving anybody any advice. You probably shouldn't either. Didn't you say that you were going to paint Didn't you say you were going to paint those coins?
That is a business strategy. Okay? What are we talking about this sort? Let's go. And he gestures into the desert.
Fair. I will get up off the sand is everywhere. I'll get up and
it's of course irritating.
Fuck you guys. I'll get up and start walking.
Gets everywhere, by the way.
It's
all right. Yeah, so you all pile into the Jeep. Where do you guys go?
I guess let's drop him back off at his tent, ask him to do Speak with Dead on the head, and maybe I'll just bribe him and let him keep his night vision goggles.
Can't we just have him speak with Dead and then walk away with the head?
Yeah, I guess so. I didn't know if he'd do it willingly.
Oh, well, we can beat him up.
That's fair.
All right.
He's just a bard after all. I think.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a bard. Yeah, let's take Senor Diego back to his tent.
Okay. Yeah, so you've got probably a good maybe hour drive to get there. Do you guys say or do anything while during this hour, or is everyone just silent?
I eat Cocoa Puffs.
How much food did you bring?
I brought Cocoa Puffs. I brought Frosted Flakes. I brought Cheez-Its. I brought pretzels. There was another one, not Cheez-Its.
You brought Cheetos.
Cheetos! Yes. Those are all the foods I brought. And I haven't
Lorian's
touched the
gonna mooch off a bee the whole time then.
There was something you had requested of Senor Diego.
Yes, I requested that Senor Diego tell me. Oh shit! What did I ask him?
I think he'd be pretty self-absorbed to bring it up himself.
All right, let him do it.
Okay. Yeah. So he kicks back in. He would have tried for shotgun unless someone didn't let him.
No, he did not get it.
Okay.
He gets shotgun.
He does get shotgun?
My car!
Halo's driving, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So he kicks back in whatever chair he gets, and he says, "So, if I do recall you asking, you wanted to hear about some of my exploits in my more adventurous days?"
Yeah, that's right. I absolutely did. I'm fascinated kind of by you, Senor Diego.
So, back when I was, allowed in the 10th Kingdom, me and my friend had a job to do. We had to steal this car from this show, this exhibition. And I'm, I'm distracting the guard while my friend Leo goes in and takes care of the car. I spend an entire minute pretending to choke on a hot dog. And next thing I know, Leo's coming out, giving me a thumbs up. Job's all done. And he tells me that the job is already done. I say, Leo, how did you get the car out of here? We didn't. There's no way that you would have gotten it out here. And he told me it's his new spell. He calls it Leoman's tiny car. We were long gone before anyone noticed.
Leoman's tiny car?
Yeah, he shrunk it down to a little keychain.
That's interesting. I wonder if I could learn this spell.
He shrugs. He might still be in the 10th Kingdom, if you can find him.
Yeah, what's he look like?
Well, he's human, a bit wizened, a lot older than me. But, if you find him, tell him Diego says hey.
Okay. Senor Diego, why are you not allowed in the 10th Kingdom anymore?
Let's just say not all of my jobs were as inconspicuous as that one. I'm sure you understand. And then he gives you like a wink.
Yeah, I do definitely, trust me. So did you like get arrested or something?
He like has his hands up in the air. He's like, arrested? No. Chased out of town? Yes.
So I mean, you could go back. Is there like a bounty on your head or something?
He looks at you awkwardly. If I said no, you would believe me, right? You wouldn't go looking for my bounty?
I don't know, Senor Diego. How much is that bounty for?
Oh, it's inconsequential. It's not practically non-existent, not worth your time.
Oh, yeah, insight check.
He's lying.
You know what? I'm gonna insight it because I want to know if. Hey, we don't know shit.
Okay. Let me have him roll.
Oh my god.
Now we're suffering all of a sudden?
Okay. I mean,
Wow.
he seems to be pretty genuine. It's probably small beans,
Small beans to us or small beans to him? Because you forget we have no money.
Yeah. You feel like you can trust him on this one.
All right, Senor Diego. All right. Well, if it seems like small beans, then it doesn't really matter. But if I run into a wizened human named Leo, I'll definitely tell him that you say hey. Though I feel like there's probably more than
the spell's name was Leoman's tiny car, so Leo is just the nickname Diego gave him.
Oh, gotcha. Leoman's tiny car. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for him. You stole a car from a car show. That's pretty interesting. You spent a whole minute pretending to choke on a hot dog?
Oh, it was really hard. Like, they were trying to do the Heimlich maneuver on me.
Yeah.
I just stood there like, I was choking on a hot dog, and he shrugs.
Yeah.
Reminds me of when I
but it worked.
He heart attack in
he
the
got
bank.
the car.
When you faked a heart attack? That didn't really go that well, did it, Lorian?
Well, it went kind of well.
Did it?
It distracted them, and then I led it into something else, which also worked.
All right. So within the hour, you guys get back to where Diego had set up shop. He jumps out of the Jeep and takes a deep sigh and says, "All right, well, it was nice talking to you all. Hope I see you again."
Senior Diego, one moment. Lux will jump out of the car after him and like loop arms with him very quickly. That speak with dead, remember we talked about it.
Yes, completely slipped my mind. All right, well, if you guys want to join me in my tent,
Yeah, come on, gang.
so
Alright,
yeah,
we
he
did it.
leads you inside, sits at the circular table, takes the glass orb off the center, and haphazardly rolls it into the table. It's actually not real.
Is it plastic?
Yes, very plastic, but
it's a
it
good-
fools the tourists.
It's a good fake.
Well, this is not fake. And he like rubs his hands together. All right, give me the skull.
Lux will look to Marcus.
Before Marcus hands it over, he'll say to Senor Diego, what this person has to tell us is kind of private. We need you to cast a spell and walk away.
What? I've never. No. That's ridiculous.
I like to persuade him to step out.
This is my tent.
I have a solution
I'm
to this.
the one
This is
casting the
awfully
spells. Why should I have to
Sure.
leave?
We did get you your treasure, did we not?
I have a
persuade
question.
check this?
Yeah, you can make a. What's your question?
We're beside a gas station, right?
Yeah.
Can I assist Lorian by saying, and I'll give you money to go get an icy?
Sure. You can roll with you can roll with advantage.
You
Bro doesn't
fools.
even need it.
Oh yeah, let's go. What? 14.
Yeah. So he kicks back and he says, "Icy isn't really my rates these days. How about you say 50 gold, and I'll read this for you."
Oh man.
50 gold.
I don't think I have 50 gold.
What? It's a business. Speaking with dead
Diego.
isn't easy.
How about 10 gold?
There'll be 50.
How
Senior
about
Dick.
20 gold and we don't destroy your tent, you loser?
Why would you destroy
Like
my
a-
tent? This is a business.
Senior Diego. Lux will just look at him. Come on. For me, 15 gold.
30
I heard-
gold. It's third level spell, 3 times 10, 30. We'll do 30.
Not even for me? Wait,
You're not
what?
the one that rolled the persuasion check.
All right. Well, wait. What if you get to keep those goggles that B gave you?
All right, 15 gold, cheapskates. Give me the skull.
All right. Hand it over.
Well-
I'll take 15 gold out. You guys we'll figure it out later.
Marcus passes the skull over.
All right, so he sets it on the table and he says, "So I'm just supposed to cast a spell and walk out?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that we can converse with the skull.
All right, well, everyone needs to touch the skull when I cast it then.
Okay.
All right. Wasn't it like a pretty fresh body?
Oh, yeah.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Oh,
I mean, it's
God.
probably got some discoloration to it. Probably something
It's
light
also got all of the
decomposition.
fluid strained out because it was
Oh,
nabbed by a spider.
oh, I'm gonna throw up.
Well, it's leathery at that point, so
I shouldn't have ate these Cocoa Puffs.
It's okay, B. Just don't look. I will touch, but like on the hair. Oh, it feels gross.
Oh,
Oh.
Senior Diego touches it without any hesitation. You get a little concerned by that, but you hear him start speaking Kalima. No, he doesn't do that. Everyone who's touching the skull, you will begin to see from the eyes and mouth wisps of smoke sort of billow out. Senior Diego sighs and says, "All right, well, when you're done with your business, you know where I'll be." And he walks out of the tent.
Bye, Senor Diego. See you later. Motherfucker.
The smoke begins to take the form of a human body, which is abruptly cut off as it can only form the head of Roseanne. She blinks a couple of times, looks around at you guys, a little surprised. The hell?
Hey,
She looks down. What? Where the hell's my body?
In a cave.
She just stares at you guys.
You died.
So I'm gonna.
Well, I can see that.
You don't just say that they're dead, B.
I'm sorry.
So Roseanne, we were sent here to figure out who killed you and what happened that day. Can you tell us about it?
Well, I can answer 5 questions for you, but if I'm going to do any answering of your questions, I would like to be brought back. Be most appreciated.
Do you have health insurance?
She looks at you, B. No, I don't got health insurance.
You know what, Rosanna? We'll bring you back.
Is Lux being truthful?
No, absolutely not.
All right.
She's straight up lying.
Make a deception roll for me.
Oh, for the love of God. How was it a 14? How did I roll a 3? Oh my God.
I will have her roll. Okay.
Come on!
She's like, oh, hell you will.
Ah, fuck. Why am I so bad at this?
Listen, if I'm going to be giving y'all information, you're going to make it worth my while, okay?
Mr. Mayor, out of the situation, what would we need to do to, in theory, raise her? Would it be resurrection or true resurrection, reincarnate, raise dead?
Let me look at the list of spells for life insurance.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, what this might entail.
I believe it would be resurrection. You could get by with reincarnate, but she would probably want to be brought back as her real self. Yeah, so reincarnate, you touch a dead humanoid or a piece of a dead humanoid, so that would be reincarnate.
Can I persuade her to be allowed to be returned to a different body? Because it's fun and hip to have a new form these days.
We should probably go the route of this is easier for you to wreak havoc amongst your enemies if they don't recognize your face.
Very true.
We don't have 5,000 gold.
Which is why
you know someone who does, though.
Mm-hmm.
Bow at the bank?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, fine.
So, Rosanna, we have the capabilities, or rather, we have access to the capabilities to bring you back from the dead. We can reincarnate you. You will not be in your original body, but you will come back. You'll be living. You'll have all of your memories. But you'll have a different face. And depending on who put you in the ground and left you for dead, that might be a good thing to get a drop on them.
I think you can make a persuasion check. Make it with advantage because it makes sense.
It's persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
You want a bardic inspiration?
I think that'd be great because I got 0 to persuasion.
I can give you some guidance.
A D6 and the guidance is a D4, right?
Yep.
Okay, 19. She thinks about it and she says, all right, if y'all can bring me back from the dead, then I'll tell you whatever you want to know. After y'all bring me back from the dead, that is.
No. We have to know that you're going to give us the information that we need.
Yeah, she looks at you, who tried to lie to her. She says, honey, I'm not listening to anything you have to say right now.
Fine. I'm gonna look at Marcus.
Could we perhaps bargain a little bit? Maybe you answer a question for us, and then we'll get the rest of the answers we need after.
Well, by parameters of this spell, I believe you get 5 answers. So, what's your first question?
First question is, do you know who killed you?
I sure do.
Damn it.
All right. Oh, I can't ask her questions. She's not listening to me, so.
I mean, you can still ask her. She's just a little irritated. That's all.
She's a little salty.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be upset too, right?
I suppose. Have a tiefling lie to me, yeah.
Because she's dead, can we talk about things related to the contract?
You're welcome to try.
There was a robbery about 2 weeks ago. What can you tell us about it?
Yeah, so as you start talking about the details of your mission, you realize you are able to talk to her as if she was either not here or a part of the contract. And she says, so that's what them varmints were doing? I didn't think they'd manage it. But they really stole all that gold.
Yes, they stole from a massive dragon. Will you tell us who they are?
I feel like that is pertinent information that will bring me back.
Okay, give us one of them.
Well, if I give you one and that one squeals, then you got them all, don't you?
Well, I mean, I'll say this, and you don't have to believe me, but I am being truthful. We don't really have the means to find these people. We're not looking for them. The dragon's looking for them. We're just the retrievers of information.
The dragon?
Oh yeah, didn't you know?
Heck, I just knew there was a train.
There's a dragon.
You don't know who they stole from, do you?
I would like to know. Might be a potential employer for me to track these varmints down and kill them cold.
Well, it's part of what we're doing.
And it's who we're going to take your body to, or you to, so you can then be resurrected, and then you can hunt them down.
Sounds like a plan to me.
So one name. Just one.
Someone may make a persuasion roll.
Make the check, Lux.
I'm going to say you're going to need that. Okay, that's fine.
Wait, I want to roll my d4. 29!
All right. Going to roll a d4 real fast.
Yeah, what am I good at then?
Yeah, so she sighs and she says, all right, you get one name. Frey Barrett.
Frey Barrett.
Well, that's a lame name.
Frey Barrett, huh? All right. Well, sorry, Mr. Barrett. Sounds like you, or Miss Barrett.
I'm curious, Rosanna. How did you find out about the job?
I tracked those varmints all the way across the Badlands, listened in on their secret meeting with their suspicious contact, ventured forward to where they said they were going, and then set up a little ambush for them. Thought I had the jump on them, but they were a little too wily for me.
This contact, did you see
their
face?
Dirty tricks like hand grenades. I'd never use something like that.
Well, I mean, you didn't steal the train, they did, so I can kind of see why.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Their contact, did you manage to see their face or get their name?
Nope, never did say their name.
Would you recognize them if you saw them?
I didn't see him, only heard.
And if we reincarnate you, could you tell us what you heard then? Or I guess you couldn't tell us what you heard, because if we bring... I'm like talking to Marcus and everybody when I say this. Like, she can't really tell us because once we bring her back, then Bao has all the information that she needs in this person. So, would we even need that information, like for us personally?
Mayor,
Oh,
what was
yeah,
the
go ahead.
what was the the nature of our contract? Are we supposed to just get information on who did it, or are we supposed to actually track down the treasure?
I think that is the last clause. The contract is considered completed once all information regarding the missing funds gathered during the investigation has been provided to Baojin. Sufficient information may include the names of individuals directly responsible for the theft of the funds or the current locations of the fund.
Okay, so we take Rosanna to Bao so that we can get her resurrected.
Mhm.
She divulges the names of the individuals who caused this to happen,
Mhm.
and we are free from this contract.
Well, I guess the question is that you gave us one name. How many individuals are there?
I think that's your fourth question now.
I
if
think
I'm
so.
counting correctly. She will say there was a total of 4 of them. Lux, you would know that if Roseanne gives the information to Baojin directly, that's information that you might potentially never get to Navris.
That's what I thought. Okay. So, mysterious contact. I'm just thinking, let me think this out loud. So, Cray Barrett, 4 people. Mysterious contact. You tracked them through. You said that you heard the contact talking about it to them. What were they doing with the money? Do you know how much it was? Where it was going? Things of that nature. That's all one sentence with a question at the end.
I can only imagine what they'd be doing with that money. I didn't hear a lot of that conversation. I only heard where they were going and that they were using some weird technology. Roa, I think.
Roa, can this isn't a question, I will end it with a period. Would you like to elaborate on that period?
With the answering of the fifth question, you will watch as the wisps of smoke disperse, and the last thing she says, "Well, it's been nice talking to y'all. Don't forget to resurrect me." And then she disappears.
I'll pop my head immediately out of the tent. Do I see Senor Diego?
Yeah. He's walking back from the convenience store with a blue raspberry slushie.
Hey, you want 15?
Yes.
You want 15 more gold?
He looks both ways down the street and then points at himself.
Yes. She will take out her wallet or pouch or whatever and jingle it at him like a bag of treats to a dog.
Yeah, so he'll walk over and he'll be like, well, you see, I'd love to cast the spell again, but unfortunately remains are indisposed for a 10-day period after casting the spell. Sorry.
Well, I will put Rosanna's head back into my bag, and yeah.
Oh man, if only I had a favor I could call in right now.
Mm-hmm. So, you all get what you need then? I can go back in my tent?
Kind of.
We got enough. I think you can come back in your tent.
Can we just stay here? B, how long did you tell that your dad that you were gonna be gone on your slumber party for?
I think I told him a week. I don't really remember, but I think it was a week.
So we can't just stay here for 10 days.
I mean, I
A
can.
week-long slumber party?
My dad's really chill.
Yeah, pretty chill, I'd say.
I can call him and tell him that I'm staying at another friend's place.
I mean, you guys have only been gone a day so far.
Lauren's really glad that he doesn't have to tell his parents where he's going because he's a functioning adult.
I should have taken Speak with Dad. Motherfucker. Well, do we want to stay longer or Senor Diego, do you know someone that could perhaps help us with a spell like this in the city if we went in?
Well, I suppose any practitioner of divine magic.
Oh. Yeah. That
Haven't-
seems to make sense. Well, I guess that's an option that we have. Like, there's no timeline on the contract, so we can sit on the information that we have, wait the 10 days, and then pay someone to use Speak with Dead again, or we can chill out here for 10 days.
If we stay out here for 10 more days, I'll get sand in my socks.
And sunburns.
Yes. I am very easily burned.
Are you really that concerned about sand in your socks?
I also want to go back to my house.
I
I
feel like
guess
I feel like Azamar would be immune to sunburns.
Well, I'm only
Yeah.
resistant to radiant damage.
Yeah, so I guess that's what that gets you.
Nice.
Resistant to sunburn.
Maybe he just loves suntanning, but he never tans.
Oh man. I just don't think that we should hand over this without maybe asking Roseanne a few more questions. What's a few more days on the contract, right?
Well, we already have one name of somebody who's directly involved with this. We could do two things here. We could go back to the city and stop by the local constabulary, whatever, and we could try and do perhaps some kind of persuasion to see if we can figure out who this person is, because they robbed a train. Odds are they have a record.
Uh-huh.
The other option is we go back to Bao and say that we have one of the person's names and of who's directly involved, and we have access to a witness who can give us the other three, and see if we can't get the $5,000 out of her.
Right. So, Mr. Mayor, correct me if I'm wrong. The information that Navris wanted to know was who took the money and where it went, correct? The same as Bao, basically.
Yes.
That's what I had in my notes, so I wanted to make sure.
You also know that Roseanne will tell you the names of the others, provided she is brought back.
Well, okay. All right. So,
Unless she was lying, which no one incited, but...
Oh,
I knew I should have done that.
no! Fuck. All right, well, so we can...
I mean, to be fair, we know she knows, and I'm pretty sure an ancient dragon can be very persuasive.
That's true, but we don't get to know, and I kind of...
Well, no, what I'm saying is we can use the big, scary dragon lady as a threat. Plus, she owns the biggest bank in the city, question mark?
I will touch Marcus's arm. Marcus, you are a genius. I can be Bao. I can be Bao.
You can be Bao, can't you?
Can be Bao. Marcus, I love you. You're amazing. This is fantastic. How did I forget that I could do this? All right. Okay, so we...
Like your character thinks they only have one personality.
It's like...
It is very in character, though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, let's take Roseanne. Is it Roseanne or Rosanna?
It's Roseanne. It's fine.
Let's take Roseanne's head back to the 10th Kingdom with us. Let's find out any information that we can find out about this Cray Barrett character, and then let's wait 10 days. I mean, I've got a freezer.
We're not gonna need the freezer. She's already dry. She's fine.
I don't know anything about bodies.
Think shrunken heads. We're good.
All right.
At this point, you guys will notice Old Man Williams staring at the back of your Jeep, kind of like scratching his head a little. Yeah,
I'm gonna go over to the guy.
Yeah, so he'll like look at you, come up, and he's like, "You the mining type of folk?"
Mining?
He gestures to the back of the Jeep where there's a whole bunch of adamantine ore.
Oh!
I'm gonna throw like a jacket over it.
Yeah, he'll look at you with a sour expression. Sorry, I was just asking, and he'll walk away.
Oh no,
no, wait, sir, please. I was he's hit himself in the leg.
Don't worry. Hey, Old Man Williams drinking his lemonade, right?
Oh yeah, still lemonade.
I like how I remembered that, but I couldn't remember what happened last session. We fought a one of those underground sand things in the desert.
No way.
Yeah.
Y'all killed that thing?
Oh yeah, we did.
Well, sure, you guys have a bit of a reward on your hands, don't you?
Wait, what? What do you mean a reward?
Well, there was a contract to kill that thing.
What? Where? Wait, where's the paperwork?
You can redeem it at any deputy's office.
Money.
Wow.
You have, and he'll look at the back of your truck. Y'all got more than enough proof.
Perfect. Where is the nearest deputy's office?
He'll point down the street.
Fantastic.
Can't miss it. On the way out.
Thank you.
I'm always gonna grab like a little chunk of adamantine. Follow Lux to the deputy's office.
Oh no, I think we have to drive the car.
Oh, you want to get all of it down there?
I think so. Might as well.
Okay.
How close is it, Mr.
It's just right down the road. There's pretty much a deputy's office in every small town.
Could we walk there, or would we have to drive there?
I mean, it would be more convenient to drive, but
let's drive. All right, gang. Thank you. I will go over and give Old Man Williams a hug.
The equivalent of being in a shopping complex and not wanting to walk all the way and just drive your car over there.
Yes, 100%. That's it's like why do I want to walk to the Banana Republic? It's all the way on the other side from my DSW.
Exactly. Right, so you guys. Oh,
Marcus is going to go into the general store and get a lemonade, and he's going to look at you guys, the rest of the party, and say, "You guys go get what we need from the deputy. I'm going to hang out here with the old man for a little bit."
I'm scared now.
Okay. Yeah, Lux is like kind of giving him a look. All right, she was about to say don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and then thought better of it. This
is when we find out that Marcus is secretly a serial killer.
All right, I'll jump in the car. Yeah, let's drive to the other side of the shopping center.
So, Marcus, you're left alone with Old Man Williams, who's just like looking at you like, "Bet that was a hell of a fight y'all did."
Yeah, really? It was. Sorry,
smacks his lips a little bit.
Yeah, it was intense, man. We actually had to take cover, not too far away from there, and found this cave. Managed to find your little friend there.
A little friend?
Roseanne?
Oh, Roseanne. What was she doing in the cave?
Honestly, I don't know. But she was unfortunately expired.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You see him like start to like tear up a little bit. Not Roseanne. She's dead?
Marcus would do his best to comfort her, and he would say yes. She went down swinging, but she wasn't able to get out of this one.
You'll see his like lip quiver a little bit. Oh, was it quick?
It seemed to be very quick, yes.
Well, and he'll like sniffle, take out a handkerchief and dab at his eyes. Oh gosh, and he'll just walk away.
Well, he took that better than I expected. Marcus would
is that
follow
all you
him for
do?
a couple. Marcus would follow him for a couple of steps to make sure that to see if there's anything else he could do for him. And if the old man stops, Marcus would offer to take him to the nearest tavern for a drink or something like that.
So he actually goes into like the back room of the general store.
Okay.
Do you follow him?
Man's grieving. I'm not sure I'd follow him in there. No, I'd probably head down the street.
As you like watch him go, he'll open the door and like look back at you.
I'd follow him then.
Okay. Yeah, he goes inside, takes out a rather large bottle of whiskey and pours 2 shots. Through like teary eyes, he holds it up to you and he says, to Roseanne. And then he'll like knock it back.
To Roseanne, and Marcus would drop it as well.
So back to the bounty hunters. You guys arrive at the deputy's office. A larger deputy saunters out. He's got these black glasses, this large brimmed hat, and yeah, you see like the gold star on his white shirt. He comes out holding his belt as he waddles towards you guys. What seems to be the problem here?
Howdy.
How to do?
Hi. I heard that there was a bounty on a underground. I cannot for the life of me remember what this thing was called.
You're talking about the Rock Crusher.
The Rock Crusher. That's right.
That's what we call it.
That makes sense. I do believe that Old Man Williams said that to us before. So, right. So we killed the Rock Crusher. And she'll jump out of the Jeep and usher him towards the back.
Lauren's gonna dramatically swoosh off the jacket to show off the shiny adamantine.
Yeah, so he'll look down at it. Yep, that looks like it. Y'all just killed it dead like that?
Yeah, well, I mean, it wasn't that easy. But yeah, we just killed it dead like that. You know, it's a really neat thing that you can do. If you have a certain spell called heat metal, you can just heat the metal and they can't take it off, so they just burn up. Kind of wild, isn't it?
He'll nod at you. Crazy. I suspect you guys are here for your reward then.
Yeah.
And he'll slowly saunter back into the deputy's office and award you guys 500 gold.
Hey!
Yeah.
Is that 100 each?
It's however you guys wish to divvy it up.
How many of us are there? There are 5. 100 each.
Technically, there are
Battleby does not get a Battleby does not get a cut.
Diego doesn't.
Yeah, we're not gonna tell Senor Diego. Fuck Senor Diego.
We hate him. All my homies hate Diego.
No, I love Senor Diego, but
Then you just said that.
I'm not giving him money though. He took 15 gold of mine already. He's had enough of a reward. You know?
Right.
He has all those good spells. He doesn't have to worry about gold. He has a legitimate business.
Yeah, he has a legitimate business.
Yeah, painting. Oh wait, we didn't get all of that shit.
You didn't get any of the copper, and I think you gave him 200 of the silver, 400 of the silver.
Yes, 400.
Okay.
Who paid in the 30 gold for the original?
I gave him 10 gold the first time, and then I gave him 15 gold to do the Speak with Dead, but don't worry about it. I had money. Right. Plus, Marcus bought, like, the sending stones and stuff, so it all evens out.
All right.
You know what he also bought?
What?
A lot of bottles of laxatives.
17 to be exact.
Do you know how many bottles of laxatives you could get with 100 gold? That's a lot.
Didn't you say that Marcus is carrying them on his person? Oh, okay.
Yes, he is.
Well, Not enough money to resurrect her, but
Could we bring her to the was it Temple of Harain? Could they help?
oh wait, we should
For
ask.
a fee,
Would that fee be 5,000?
it sure would be.
Well, no, is that for if we did that? How much would Speak with Dead be? Not 5,000.
The Church of Harain does not offer that outside of immediate family members.
Okay, that is rude.
There are exceptions for if you do not have any immediate family members. Normally, people sign. Oh, geez, what's the word I'm thinking of?
A will, a waiver.
Not a will per se. They'll list people as like personal contacts that can be privy to the Speak with Dead spell.
Is it like power of attorney?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, but there are other clerics, right?
There are, yes, one of
I
which
mean-
you accepted a contract for.
She's a cleric.
What's up?
I said she's a cleric.
Who's a cleric?
You said I accepted a contract for a cleric.
Well,
So-
you accepted a contract
Um,
under Navris, right?
Oh my
Which
God.
is
Are you telling me that he was a cleric?
he is a cleric, yes.
Motherfucker!
Trickery domain.
Oh, for fuck's sake! All right.
I
I
think
didn't.
he got in your apartment dimension door. That's just hop right in.
I don't know. I thought he could be a rogue or something. I'm like, motherfucker. All right.
She
Okay.
teleported the very bottom of his shoes into the floor, so he was stuck.
What?
What?
I mean, you can teleport anywhere, and if you teleport into something, you take some force damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you teleport like an inch too low inside of a room, his shoes will be stuck on the floor, and he can't move.
I think you're shunted, actually, to the nearest. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna call him anyway, so. No. All right. Before when the deputy comes out and gives us the gold, I will hold up a finger and say, before you leave, have you heard of a man named Cray Barrett?
You like think back and make a history check. That name does sound familiar, yes.
We heard he was around these parts.
If memory serves correctly, he was actually arrested in the 10th Kingdom about a week ago.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Taken to Alcatraz for his crimes.
All the way to Alcatraz, huh?
Yes, ma'am. No good. Fella like that, locked up forever.
Wow, that is very sad. I suppose that we could go to the police station and have a conversation with someone about that. Fantastic. Yeah, he just, we've heard some stories. He's committed some crimes. We're just a little interested in him, I guess you could say.
People don't go to Alcatraz for robbing convenience stores.
No, I sure wonder why he went there. Wonder what he got caught doing. But you said he's some sort of robber, maybe?
Got a whole list of crimes.
Well, wouldn't seem too hard to go to the station and find somebody to help us find that list of crimes, maybe. Pretty sure he wronged one of my friends.
He'll nod at you, not knowing what you're talking about.
Great. Thank you so much for the reward, and have a wonderful day. And I will hop back into the car.
Y'all stay safe. And he's gonna saunter back into the deputy's office.
Wow, I will be very glad to get out of this place.
Mr. Mayor,
Yo.
question. About
Answer.
how much of that adamantium was there?
300 golds worth.
Okay. was all I asked. Thank you.
I will look at everyone and be like, "Did Marcus come back?" While I was talking to the guy.
I assumed you all would have convened back at the convenience store.
Yes, let us convene back there. Did Marcus get drunk? Or just have one shot?
That depends entirely on the old man, to be honest with you.
He would have kept pouring as long as you stayed there.
Amazing.
He might have gone off on like some stories about when he knew her and like when she came to town and how she was always so sweet.
Oh yeah, Marcus would definitely have stuck around.
Okay.
So he's probably pretty close to the 3 sheets to the wind.
Okay.
That's a lot of liquor, really quick.
All right. I will go since Marcus is not outside. I will pop in to go grab him.
Okay.
I assume that's where he is.
Yeah, you hear some like glasses clinking from the back, and you see the old man knocking back another shot.
This man needs some
I
assistance.
remember when she used to come in my store and say, "You need to quit drinking that lemonade. You're gonna get diabetes."
I will knock on the back door and just like kind of poke my head in. Hey, old man Williams.
Hey,
How you doing?
Roseanne, I have. Oh God! And he'll like turn away.
Marcus. We got the money. Let's go.
He gestures towards the old man, looks back and forth.
Oh
He's
no.
there.
Oh.
Takes up a
all
shot
right.
glass. Takes a drink.
Okay, I'm gonna, as soon as he like pulls it back from his lips, Lux will just like take it from him and put it down and is like, "All right, you think you can walk or?"
I can walk him. Fine.
Okay, you're not gonna drive. Don't worry, Halo will drive. But we're gonna head back into the city.
Okay.
She will help him out. Does he look like he needs help?
He will be able to walk out fine by himself.
Okay. And then once we get to the car, I'll be like, Marcus got drunk with the old man. Jump back in the car.
As Marcus is leaving, he would say, "Thank the old man for the stories, and next time he's in town, he'll come back and reminisce."
Unless anyone else has anything else to do, as your engine starts, you will see Diego poke his head out, wave to you with 2 fingers as you drive away.
I will reciprocate.
And with that, you guys start driving back to the 10th Kingdom, arriving there probably close-ish to 6 or 7 p.m.
What are you going to tell your dad about the week-long slumber party?
Your friends were just super toxic and you had to leave.
Yeah, I'll just say something like that. Wait, why would I address you?
Who were you talking to, B? Somebody in your head?
I don't know.
You guys look up at the cloud and I'm just looming over you guys.
Oh my god, scary.
I think I'll just tell them that they were lame. That's it.
Oh.
My dad's pretty chill.
Well, yeah, let's go home then, I guess.
What do you do with the adamantine?
Did we want to sell it?
I think we should sell. Wait, didn't Lorian want to make it into armor or something?
Getting some armor would be great.
Or I could trade it to a smith in order to get plate or splint, because I want to use 2 hands on my sword.
Yeah, I'm fine with letting Lorian take it and taking it to
Because you guys have all this cool stuff, and look at me with a sword.
We.
Ring of jump.
I mean,
It's just the ring of jump.
I can go talk to some dudes and see if they'll give me some.
So as you're talking about finding someone to make you armor or trade this with, Lorian, you will hear your celestial soul speak to you. There is only one smith that I would trust to make armor.
And who would this be?
Someone I knew during the war. She's a dwarven smith. named Evandra. If she's in the 10th kingdom, she will make you honor.
Do you know how I can find her?
I suggest the Yellow Pages.
Oh my god, James.
I almost spit water out when you said
Does make
that.
sense. Well, when we return to the city, I will look her up.
Yes, do that. She will be instrumental in our conquering of the demons.
Oh, Lord.
Yes.
Out of campaign real quick.
Hmm?
I want to talk about where that line came from. James had a teledoc appointment, right?
Oh, he's so mean. I hate him.
And this old man James was like, do you have any recommendations, like, of a doctor I could go in this area for, like, a referral? And the guy was like, you can just pick up the Yellow Pages.
I was like, who the hell uses Yellow Pages anymore?
What the fuck?
At least it's in context.
Oh
The
my
golden texts, I like that. But yes, Lorian, you should be able to look her up.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh. Amazing. Bitches.
Yeah, you all go home, and
Who keeps Roseanne's head?
it's up to you guys.
Marcus.
So that answer was so automatic. I'm kind of weirded out by it. Yeah. Okay. When I get, do I have a phone number for Hugh?
No, you do not. He would probably not be found in the Yellow Pages.
No, I assume not. I have no way of contacting him.
Not unless you have sending.
Don't have sending. I didn't take it. Okay.
Mhm.
But I haven't technically leveled up yet, so I could always take it, right?
Well, you haven't cast any of the spells, right?
Right.
So I'd be fine with you if you wanted to take that. Just once you level up, spells are final.
Yeah. Until I go to the next level and I can switch them out, right?
Correct, yes.
Okay. I'll think about it.
All right.
What time do we come into the city?
About 7 p.m.
Okay. I'll state what I'll do after I drop everyone off. Or whatever.
Yeah, so what all do you guys do?
Peep the Yellow Pages if there's a book around.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone probably has like the Yellow Pages book. You do find Evandra's smithing, a forge located in the mid to lower district.
Cool. I think that Lauren's gonna go to bed first in his house.
Mhm.
And then go to her first thing in the morning.
All right. B, what was it that you wanted to do?
After I drop everyone off, I want to go to Wawa,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to get a bacon, cheese, and egg sizzly for my dad.
Okay.
And then I would get just a regular medium black coffee for my dad.
Mm.
And then I would get an iced hazelnut coffee for me. And then I would go home and just be like, hey Dad, the sleepover was lame, so I left and got us Wawa.
You're driving straight to your house?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would wait for everybody to be dropped off.
Okay. Yeah, so you drive up to the house, you hear him or you see him working in the garage, and he looks up as you drive in on a Jeep.
I bought this with, oh wait. Hey Dad, so that sleepover was really lame, so I left and I got us Wawa. I know it's your favorite. Also, I made enough money from my job. I bought a car.
Okay, hon. Thanks for the coffee.
Oh, I got you your favorite sizzly.
Oh, I love these. And he
I know
takes
they're
it.
so good. That's why I got you one.
You get car insurance with that, or do I have to put that on me?
I didn't know car insurance was a thing, but I'll look into it. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, he'll just shake his head and he's like, oh, okay, well, I got some stuff I'm working on in the garage if you want to help.
Oh, yeah, let me just go.
Sorry your sleepover didn't work out.
It was really lame. It was okay, Dad. I'm home now, so it doesn't matter.
You'll see Shunwei poke his head out and like wave with two of his hands.
I didn't bring Shunwei anything. Shunwei, do you want to try some of my coffee?
That is okay. I do not need to eat any food to survive.
Okay, alright, I'm gonna go throw this stuff away.
I also do not have taste receptors.
Oh, that really sucks. I'm gonna take all the trash out of my car and go throw it away.
Okay. And with that, the day ends. You all officially level up, so
Yay!
you can
Heck yeah.
return any spell slots you may be missing.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we should start with Lorian, since you said the first thing you want to do was go to Evandra's.
Yes.
Yeah, you make your way to the middle lower district, and it's a rather plain looking building on the outside, but you can see smoke billowing from a chimney on the roof. And there's an open sign on the front door.
And I assume that I took the adamantine with me to my house.
If that was okay with everyone else.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna, make sure it's the right place, like double, triple check, push open the door, be confident.
You walk into the smith shop. You can see lining the walls a variety of well-made arms, swords, a couple of armor sets on stands. You'll hear the tinking of metal on metal as a somewhat elderly dwarven woman hammers away on an anvil. You see the glowing hot red sword as she takes it off and dips it in water. She just barely notices you as you walk in, and she says, "I'll be with you in a minute."
Are there any chairs around?
There's no chairs. It seems pretty cluttered in here, actually.
May I make a history check to see if I spot any Demon War-esque, carvings and shields or celestial motif, stuff like that? Or would that be investigation?
You could do a history check.
Peep the 18, though.
Yeah, so a lot of the things she has made have been repurposed from old military-grade weapons and armor. You see in several places where the insignia still remains.
Very nice.
It seems at one point she was regarded as a competent smith, but nowadays her job function doesn't seem to be needed.
Are there any price listings, or is it?
Oh yeah,
wire with.
Everything is pretty much standard price, though. She's not ripping people off for her merchandise.
Can't buy plate right now.
You don't see any plate armor. It would have to be custom made.
Well, that'd be even more expensive.
So typically, when armor is made, if it is that close fitting like plate is, it has to be custom made. So that's worked into the price.
Okay.
She finishes putting things aside and brushes her hands on her smock. All right, what can I do for you?
Well, I heard about you from a contact of mine, and I heard that you worked on items from the Demon Wars long ago, and I wish to make a purchase and perhaps a trade.
Who's your contact? I'd like to know who's supporting my business.
Out of character. Would I know the Celestial Soul's name is Pradith yet, or?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the name of Pradith? I'm gonna really hope that she does, otherwise this is gonna be a big problem.
Yeah, she crosses her arms, looks you up and down, and remind me, your grandfather's name was Lothric?
Yes.
She looks you up and down. Huh. I thought you died.
Well, he did. I am Lothric's grandson, and while my parents were not interested in the exploits that he made, I very well am. I have encountered some of the ancient soldiers of my own, far out of the city, and I was hoping that your knowledge and expertise would help me better combat these demons. because some are coming back.
I know that,
Yes.
but I don't understand. How did you? Just as she says that, from the back, you will see a rather finely dressed man. He seems to be noble. He'll walk from behind, and he'll say, "Evandra, what? I, I don't understand what you want me to do." She'll like make eye contact with him. He'll make eye contact with her, and you see like a look of panic come over his face. The man will look at you, Lorian, and instantly you feel just this surge of anger.
Oh, can I sense that he's a big baddie?
I actually need you to make a charisma saving throw.
26.
So you feel like this instinct to rush this man and cut him down, but you resist that urge, and you see the man just kind of like look at you like, what's going on here? Who is this?
I want to use one of my divine sense charges.
Oh
if I
yeah,
spot any fiends, celestials, or undead around.
oh yeah. This guy definitely demon.
Okay.
And
good.
Evandra will instantly have a look of panic, and she says, "This would be our friend Lothric. I'm sure you remember Lothric." And you'll see the man's face pale immediately.
Oh, I'm gonna be like just got feeling very conflicted right now. What is your name, Evandra's friend? He's gonna attempt to be diplomatic and civil, but if he sees like any red skin coming out, the sword's coming out.
Okay. So as you ask this, you will hear inside you the voice. It says, "This man is the reason your grandfather perished. Strike him down now."
Okay, so this is more out of character again, but I might lose everything. She probably wouldn't want to work with me if I blasted him.
Mm-hmm.
But how big is he?
He is medium. Looks like a regular scrawny human.
Alright, I want to attempt to grapple him.
So he is across the room.
I thought he moved closer.
No, he's still behind the counter. You can still close the distance within a round, but I would need an initiative roll.
And I got +0 on that.
I was gonna say, you don't want to like go to the smith with your friends. Maybe they want armor and stuff made. No, okay.
Anybody come with? Oh, okay. Don't worry, I can solo him.
You didn't invite us.
Because I didn't know this was gonna happen.
Oh, good. Oh, I mean, you're not supposed to be able to plan for this stuff, right?
Yeah.
So. Right.
But it makes it more fun.
What'd you get on your initiative?
11.
Okay, he beats you. So you see his like eyes flare up as he sees you about to rush him, and he's going to cast a spell on you.
Oh, I wish he would.
You will watch as from the floor these chains shoot out, wrap around your wrists, and drag you to the floor. Everything gets swallowed in darkness as you feel yourself enclosed in this gigantic metal box.
No save?
It's an intelligence saving throw.
Oh my god, that's the worst one, except for Dex.
Yeah.
That's 10, so yeah.
That's not enough. So he casts a spell on you, and you are imprisoned in this metallic box. Your arms bound. We'll see it from their perspective as you're just on your knees, struggling against nothing. There's no chains or anything. You're just on the ground. Do you yell at all?
What's this Smith's name again? He's like, Evandra, did you know? They're like trying to strain against it.
So yeah, they're just like, the gentleman is just like looking at you on the ground as he like strokes his chin, and Evandra's like, "Do you know he was coming here?" He shrugs. "I had no idea, but if we can get him to work with us, he might be just what we need." How long does that spell last? It only lasts a minute. Well, what do we do? He's not going to be stuck like that forever. Lorian, can you hear us? You hear them.
Oh, I can hear you. I could loosen these a little bit.
Do you actually know what spell he's casting on you right now?
Oh, what is it?
Phantasmal Force.
Oh, that little one?
So it's completely illusory, but you treat it as if it's real. So you're struggling against these illusory chains, and he says, Lothric, I need you to work with us here. We're on your side. You will hear a voice screaming inside you, do not listen to his lies. This is Anubis. You must kill him.
Would I know who Anubis is? Like, or do I need to make a check?
You make a history check.
If I'm about to square off against the actual god of death, I'm really freaked out. That's a 12.
You're not sure. Do you say anything in response?
I mean, he's really feeling overwhelmed right now. He's like, okay, just calm down, buddy. But then Fraser is like saying, you need to get up and hit this man with your sword. Okay. Actually, do I want to be really dramatic here? I'm gonna activate my my Searing Vengeance, Radiance, whatever it was.
So we just see this divine light burst from you as your eyes glow red hot with radiant light.
Yeah. So how would they react to Lorian suddenly, glowing up and burning stuff?
Most of it is unaffected just because it's like metallic, but they do like shield their eyes a little bit. He backs away so he's not in the radius, and he says, Lothric, you need to calm down. We had no idea that would happen.
Then take it off and I'll shut this down.
We need to make sure you're going to be calm, Lothric. Okay?
Is Praetor still screaming, or is he chill?
No, you are having a hard time tuning him out. You're in control because of your charisma save.
And he's both gonna direct this at Praetor and at them both. He's gonna tell them, just stop talking, let me think. And hopefully he gets a little bit of silence before he shuts it back off. Make
a persuasion roll. This is at disadvantage against him. 19 is still good enough. You hear him say, Anubis is the reason we perished. You think you can trust him?
So take some deep, shaky breaths. Civility is always important. Just 1 minute. Let me speak to him for 1 minute.
1 minute. Then his head is mine.
Okay. Please.
He'll look at Evandra and she's like, I'll go get my warhammer. And she'll walk into the back just in case there's a confrontation. And she comes out and everything vanishes as the illusion it was. You realize that you were struggling against nothing, and with his fingers like steepled against his mouth, he's just looking at the floor like, okay. Well, we're good?
That's not my name. Lothric was my grandfather.
I apologize. I am Anubis. What is your name?
Lorian.
Pleasure to meet you, Lorian.
He's giving the death stare right now because he knows he's on the clock.
Yeah, so he scratches his head. He's like, would you care to sit down? We have much to discuss.
A chair would be nice. Because clearly he's on his hands and knees right now.
And he'll nod and he'll gesture into the back room. No tricks.
He's just gonna nod. He doesn't always need a sword, He'll probably just pick this man up. Well, it probably wouldn't work very well. But he will follow him to the back, although still very tense.
Keeping his distance from you, he will walk into the back with Evandra. As you go into the back, you will see a large set of or the skeleton of a fully covering suit of armor. It's actually so big that you would have to like step into it, and you see it would like close in places around your body. And he gestures to a central table for you to sit at.
He'll sit down. I'm just gonna keep eyeing that suit of armor in case it gets up and hits him.
Do you want to make a history check on the armor?
Yes. 22.
All right. You would recognize this as hero armor. It was rarely employed during the Demon War because it was so difficult to make. It seems like they are reclaiming one of these suits and trying to make it functional. Now, Lorian, as you know, as you stated earlier, there is an insurgence of more demons and devils. We are figuring that out, but we need someone to help fight off against them. There is... And he'll look at Evandra. There is a day when they plan to attack the surface.
But why would you fight against your own?
He'll look at Evandra and say, Do you not remember?
Remember what?
Well, you and, well, your grandfather, myself, and Evandra, we were pretty instrumental in dealing with many of the demons before they could conduct their attacks. I used to serve the Demon King, but after abandoning him, became a contact for you.
So you were a mole.
I mean, I would like a little more elegant title. I'd say maybe spy. But yes. You'll hear in your head, Lorian, do not trust a word this man says. He led me to my doom.
So I would like to insight Anubis, which probably won't go very well.
Sure.
Oh my gosh. 10.
So he's coming off very cautious. You see there's a lot of stress in his face, but he's trying to be very calm. We are working on restoring this hero's armor, but we lack the components we need for it. Sturdy enough metal to brace it.
It's almost... This is out of character, but I was like, that was almost like too opportunistic, but that's really good. He like his bag of adamantine, like by his side, and, like, he just half-heartedly or like absent-mindedly moves his hand down to put his hand on it.
Oh, it's super heavy and super noticeable, too.
Oh, never mind. It's like on his back.
Like a heavy bag of rocks.
Well, you do speak of materials. How much of it would you need?
You'll look at the bag. What do you have?
He's gonna reach in, take out one clump, and just thump it on the table. There was more.
So, almost as if he completely lost the mood of the room, he'll rush over to the table and pick up the adamantine chunk. Super close to you, too.
Oh, he's gonna stand up quick.
Without like even noticing you do that, he inspects it and he says, Evandra, this could be. And yeah, her eyes are wide at this point. This could be exactly what we need. And yeah, he'll turn and say, Lorian, and then like forget how close you are and take like a step backwards. If you gave us this, we could restore the hero's armor. He'll take another step backwards, putting the adamantine on the table.
Hey, Lauren's got to think about that for a second, because he's got a whole bunch of adamantine.
Mhm.
And were there more rock crushers out there?
There are.
So we could always get more. But he's going to relay that even if this is a trap, I can always get more adamantine. And hope that he doesn't say, "You're freaking stupid." Take out another chunk of adamantine, just like lightly toss it up and down.
Okay.
How soon will this armor be finished? Once you have your materials.
Evandra like cracks her knuckles and she's like, I could get working on it right now. If I work through the night, maybe you could come back tomorrow and test it.
I would like to see you craft it. Make sure there's nothing tricky about it.
She
Although Lorian
shrugs.
doesn't know much about smithing, he's gonna hope
She
that.
shrugs. She's like, you're welcome to stay, but it's a long and arduous process. You're gonna be here all night.
That is what it takes.
Oh, okay.
I would like to be truthful with each other.
She'll nod and go to take the bag of adamantine from you.
As she takes it, he's gonna hold it for like just an extra second before letting it go.
And yeah, you'll see her eyes like light up as she sees how much there is. Oh, this will be plenty. Yes, this is so good. And she'll go over there and start working on it immediately. Anubis will kind of like look at you awkwardly, scratch the back of his head. So a little awkward, I guess.
So
You're
he's
like,
still a human, right? In
uh-huh.
quote marks. Lauren's just gonna look him up and down and says, "Well, what is your real form then? No use hiding it anymore. If we're all knowledgeable."
He looks down at himself as if completely forgetting, and he'll say, "Oh, sorry," and his form changes to that of a jackal-headed man.
Nice. I'll do myself some jackal boys.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. While this suit of armor will be, for all intents and purposes, fairly durable, if you are to test it, I do have a test subject you could use it on. I've gathered as much information out of him as I see useful, but it would be nice if you... Do you have any allies?
I do have a few friends around the city.
Good. You will need them. And he'll like give you a curious look, as if not looking directly at you per se. With that, he'll nod and leave. You see Evandra with a blowtorch start welding some pieces onto the armor as more of it like refines and separates in the forge. It's kind of like the scene of the Beskar being forged in The Mandalorian.
This adamantine will sponsor many foundlings.
Yes, yes.
Oh my gosh.
But you do have a radio stone on you, so would you like to contact your fellow teammates?
Well, I'm gonna pull up the boys. They gotta see this.
Okay.
I mean, how late is everybody sleeping?
I mean, oh yeah, I forgot it's pretty early in the morning.
It's like 8 a.m. right now.
It's 8 in the morning. Lux is asleep.
I mean, good ring would probably wake someone up too.
Lux, wake up right now!
Since all of the stones are linked, everyone hears that too.
She takes the stone and throws it across the bedroom.
Don't throw me. This is important.
I threw you.
Don't you want
Is
to get
that
food?
absolutely necessary?
She crawls out of bed, grabs the stone.
Wait, what's Evandra's place called?
It's called Evandra's Forge.
Come down to Evandra's Forge as quick as you can. There's a very large development, and you have all been requested.
That's
Please.
it? That's...
Please.
What kind of... It's
Get
just
down here.
It's just armor, Lorian.
It's more.
Alright, see
You
you
have to
there.
see to believe.
Okay.
You can hear like the sounds of blowtorching and hammering behind him. Don't go back to sleep. I can hear you snoring.
No, you can't.
So will everybody arrive in time, or is somebody staying back and being rude?
We haven't heard from Beatrice yet.
She's dead.
Casey,
Yeah. Beatrice
good?
doesn't want to get up.
Wow.
I guess. And I'll just get up. I'm gonna go by Wawa.
B, can you pick us up in your car? Wait, are you going to Wawa, B?
Yes. Do you
Wait.
need something?
Wait for me. Take me to Wawa with you. I'll pay.
Okay, Marcus, do you want Wawa?
Yes.
Okay. Alright,
I'll take a hazelnut iced coffee.
Oh, Halo, you're here.
Good morning, Halo.
Morning.
I'm not offering... What?
Pick me up last, B.
I don't... Do I know where anybody... I don't know where anybody lives.
Oh, shit.
you just tell them about where to meet. It's not that hard.
Me.
Evandra's Forge. You can hear her talking.
I know it's cool. Just give me your addresses.
B, just let's meet at that Waffle House near the bus stop where we stole those mugs that one time.
Ooh. Okay. I'll bring the Wawa.
Okay,
All right.
great.
Wait, I
So-
dropped you all off, so I do know where you all live.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. Huh. Okay, alright. I'm not bringing Lorian anything. He woke us up.
I don't need coffee.
All right, you guys, one way or another, I'll meet up. Beatrice picks you up in her car, and you make your way to Evandra's Forge.
How tired do we all look?
It's up to you.
I look really tired. I'm not wearing like their normal like rose tinted glasses. I've got actual shades on. I'm sorry.
Ooh. I pass out Sizzlies in the Jeep.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Perfect.
And yeah, you guys all arrive outside the forge.
I wonder what his big deal is with this. He said there was like a development or something.
I don't know.
Lauren's gonna be at the door when they show up.
Oh, there he is.
Do you remember that big demon night we fought out in the plains?
Uh,
Come on, keep up.
Yes.
Wake up.
Amazing.
Slapping you in the face slightly.
if he reaches his hand up to touch Lex's cheek, she just bats it away with her hand that's holding the sizzly. She's like, "Don't touch me. I'm barely awake, Lorian." I remember.
Well, I received contact saying that I could use the adamantine here, and I showed up, and there was a big demon, and I got really angry for it at first, but then I found out a whole lot about the demon war and how he helped out. But my little friend in here says that he was not good. I'm trying to keep him under control so I don't stab people.
Kill him, Lorian. Kill him now.
Hey,
One second. And then they are repurposing a new suit of armor for me to help them kill demons, which is good.
Okay, all right, Lorian.
And he said that you can show up, and he's a very cool guy, actually.
I have a question, Lorian. Why doesn't your what did you call the guy that you talked to?
Do we mean when I talk to him, Ed?
The one in your head, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, what's his name? What what did you call him? Your celestial soul?
Oh, well, that's what I don't like saying his name with everybody. I'm pretty sure he doesn't like that either. And I'm pretty sure if I did tell you, your heads would melt from his divine radiance. He's joking on that one.
Oh, Lex is like, listen, my head would probably melt anyway.
But if you know
Melts
celestial
right now.
anyway, or else you wouldn't understand it.
Right. What I'm asking is, like, why isn't he threatened by me? Because, like, she points to her horns with her hand with the cough.
Tiefling, obviously.
Okay, let's not say, don't say that out loud.
No one's around. Just come inside. We can
You
speak.
don't know that. Walls have ears, man.
Then come inside.
Okay,
We
fine.
can speak in there.
I'm gonna cast tongues before I go inside.
Sure.
I'm very concerned that somebody, like, since Lorian said that there was a demon in there, that this person's gonna try to speak infernal to me.
So you walk inside. You hear a ruckus of like blowtorch, a combination of blowtorch and hammering from the back. Behind, like from the back, you'll see a man looking curiously out into the front as Lorian ushers his friends inside.
Hey. Lux just
hello?
kind of waves. I'm one of Lorian's friends, Lux.
These are my friends that I was told to invite.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you all. You will be assisting with testing the armor then?
Testing?
Yes, they will.
Wait, hold on.
Testing what?
You didn't explain any of this to us.
Well, I wasn't gonna hit you with the armor.
How do I know that?
Because I've never hurt my friends. What are you saying?
Marcus sighs and pulls out his gun and goes, "Where am I shooting?"
Put that away. You don't need that yet.
Okay.
Evandra said it would take another day to craft.
Wait, you want us to help you in a day?
Lauren didn't think it through. Probably should have invited them later.
Oh.
I was like,
Okay.
Well, it's still a pleasure to meet all of you. He'll reach his hand out to the nearest person to shake their hand. Yeah, who's standing closest to this gentleman?
Marcus probably would have stepped forward with his gun to ask where he could shoot things, so he's probably closest.
The seemingly normal man will reach his hand out to you and say, I'm Anubis. You are?
Would Anubis ring a bell to me?
You can make a history check.
I think I will.
Well, yep,
Nice.
god of death, ancient god of death.
we're just hanging out together. You know.
Very
Marcus looks at the hand, looks at the guy, and looks back at the hand, and reaches out, shakes the man's hand.
Okay. Yeah, it's somewhat firm, and yeah, he says it's a pleasure to meet you. And he'll look at you, Beatrice. Who are you? Just perusing the racks of weapons and armor.
I'm eating my sizzly with one hand. In my other hand, I have my iced hazelnut coffee, and I'm like walking around just looking at everything, but I'm not touching it. It's like I'm in a museum.
Right. And then he'll shift his gaze back to Lux. Anubis.
Nice to meet you. Groovy name, by the way. She'll put her coffee on the counter and offer a hand to him.
Yep, and he'll shake your hand. You feel like a twinge of like anger every time he touches someone, Lorian.
He's like his eye twitching, but he's still smiling happily.
Can I see if I see that twitch in Lorian's eye?
Me too.
How noticeable would it be, do you think?
I mean, it's not like he's like cracking his neck every time, but like a 10 or above on a perception check would notice it, and decent passive perceptions would notice it too.
My passive perception is a 13.
Yeah, that would do it.
My passive is 15.
Yeah, that would do it.
Yeah, so you see Lorian like twitching slightly.
I'm gonna lean into Marcus. He seems a little annoyed.
Are you trying to hide that?
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
right. So what check would that be that to notice?
It would depend on how well Lux is hiding it.
I mean, I can roll stealth, I guess.
Yeah, make a stealth check and make a perception check.
17.
What the heck? 50. Okay, I don't hear you whispering.
You're too focused on your rage.
You're just trying to keep it in check. Too busy not going ape mode.
College of Whispers Bard, man.
Yeah, he's really good at whispering.
Yeah.
Something's not right here. Something's definitely going on between these two.
Between like the two people working here, or between them and Lorian?
Lorian and the God of Death.
Oh, but
You just say that out loud, Marcus?
Yep.
she kind of just stands up very straight. I'm sorry, the what?
Immediately, Anubis will, like, his face will turn red, and he starts stammering. I have not gone by that title in over 1,000 years, mind you.
Well, that confirms it. Okay. Wasn't sure, but now I'm sure. Okay.
Oh, wow. Really nice to meet you, Mr. God of Death.
Like I said, haven't gone by that title in a very long time.
All right. Fascinating. And you just randomly work at a forge.
It's not random at all. I've known Evandra since the beginning of the war.
Like the big one? Like the Demon King against the Demon King?
That's correct.
That was a really... Oh, well, I guess you're God, so...
And dwarves are very old.
That's true. Huh. Wild, man.
Crazy. Yes.
So what do we owe the pleasure of being summoned here? What are we looking at?
Well, my intention was to test the armor against an actual demon. I have one indisposed, and I've extracted all of the necessary information from him, at least what I could find out. He's no more of use to me, and it might be a good chance to see the armor in action. Not only that, but if you are to help Lorian in defeating the demons, it would be good to brush up on your demonology, as it were.
Yeah?
I can spend the day instructing you. He whips out a blackboard out of nowhere.
What? I'm gonna look at B.
Oh, I know you have better things to do.
I'm gonna look at B and I'm gonna look at Marcus. I mean, how much of our demonology do we really need to know before going after this thing?
Question.
Answer.
Did we not already fight a demon?
We've all won.
Yeah.
Yes. If we tell Mr. God of Death the details of one demon, could he tell us it would be easier or more difficult than that?
He sure could.
Cool. I will let the local demonologist tell him who he fought.
Yes, I do remember those. They were quite formidable against the infantrymen. However, this would be, and he gauges everyone in the room, I would consider this a fairly deadly circumstance.
Oh.
Noted. Okay.
That's a little scary.
But I believe with the suit of armor, you stand a better chance, at least. And I do have my arcane abilities. If this demon does get out of hand, I can hold it back.
That's reassuring.
Because he put me in restraints that weren't even real. It was quite shocking.
He'll, give a small smirk. Yes, I can do that.
Lorian, when was the last time you slept?
Last night.
Did you though?
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you mean, not real? Just...
It was a very powerful illusion spell.
Huh.
He shrugs. Level 2. Not really, but...
What? No way, hold on.
Yup, level 2.
Nah, Phantasmal Force is 4th level. Wait a minute. I'm thinking Phantasmal Killer. I just got outplayed by a 2nd level spell.
Yep.
I was so angry. Well, maybe I was just off my game.
Lux will slide him a high five on the down low.
He'll reciprocate as he smirks. It's pretty good, right?
It's pretty groovy, man. Right. So tomorrow, fighting a demon thing, brush up on some demonology, maybe go to the library or something, take an extra nap, something of that nature.
Well, I have all of the information about the demon you will be facing.
Oh. Yeah, lay it on us.
Would you prefer I give it to you now or right before the fight?
I'm gonna look at everyone else.
Now, so we can plan. Is that important?
You will be fighting a bone devil. They are quite durable. They have a natural armor of 19. 142 hit points. They can see in non-magical darkness, as well as magical darkness. They have resistance against any spell effects or spells you may cast, as well as they have innate spell casting. This one in particular is able to conjure a polearm to attack you at range with. Its sting is quite deadly, and to make matters worse, this one summons shadows to assist it.
I do have a question.
Yes.
Would I be knowledgeable in the fact that demons don't like silver? Or is that not a thing here?
Oh. He would definitely know that. So he says they also they are also more durable against attacks with weapons that aren't silvered.
How much
We
would it
have
cost to get my sword
silvered weapons we can provide you.
Upon hearing that silvered weapons do happy things against this demon, Marcus would begin to convert some of his silver coin into silver bullets.
You can totally do that. You have the guncraft, right?
Yes, I do.
Awesome.
So you said that he's resistant to spell attacks?
He has resistance against. He has advantage on saving throws, basically.
Good. Glad I got rid of hypnotic pattern for sending.
About how much it would cost to get long-range longsword silvered, and it'd be cheaper just to buy a new one.
And they said they'd provide it to us, so we could just borrow.
Oh, for free.
Right?
Yeah, they'll give you some silvered weapons to use.
Great.
This shop, out of all of them, would definitely have them already made.
Mr. Mayor, I was wrong. I do not have guncraft, so I cannot make my own ammo.
Okay. I think it's fair to say that the shop would have silver bullets, perhaps?
Would they have silver bolts?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thanks.
So after debriefing you guys, do you have any questions?
Yes, how much is what do I have proficiency with? How much is a hand crossbow?
A light one?
Yes, I just have proficiency with just hand crossbow, so yeah, I'm assuming
I
a light
actually
one.
don't
would...
think there's a
There,
difference.
you don't think there's a heavy one? Okay. Yeah, then a light one.
I would.
So a heavy crossbow is 1d6 damage.
Are there any healing potions I can buy?
This is a smith shop, so if
ma'am, this is an Arby's.
Yeah, right.
And this is the Wendy's.
Hand crossbow would cost. It costs 75 gold. She'll let you borrow one, definitely.
Hey.
But it's a martial ranged weapon, so you have to have proficiency with martial ranged weapons.
I have proficiency with hand crossbow.
Oh, well then you're
specifically.
fine. Then you're
yeah.
fine. Casey, what was your question?
Is there a place down the road I could run to get health potions?
Sure. Yeah.
Think.
50 gold each.
I'll buy one.
Okay. with that, Anubis asks you guys if you have any further questions.
Marcus would want to know where we'll be fighting this thing. Are we doing in the shop? Are we going like Badlands? Or like where are we planning on doing this thing?
So I have the demon in captive below the shop. There are some ruins of the world before.
In the basement of the shop.
That's correct.
Okay.
Well, maybe not basement per se, but below. Definitely.
Could Marcus go downstairs and scout the terrain to see if there's any kind of vantage point that he could, set up a gun sniper's nest in?
He'll actually offer to escort you to see the demon in person.
Oh, I want to go too.
Who all is going down?
Marcus is going down.
I am also going down.
Okay. Lorian, were you going to?
Yes.
So you should all be able to see the map right now.
Yeah.
You will
nice
see
map.
at the center, sort of
Really
shrouded
big.
in darkness. Anubis leads you to this large underground, what looked to be at one point a coliseum. You notice a lot of like Roman style architecture. Bits of the walls and ceilings have caved in, and you'll notice like large portions of it here and here. And at the very center, you will see chained to the ground and with these large spears sticking through it, almost like these silver rods, actually penetrating it and sticking into the ground. And you will hear a low, raspy breathing from the center of the room. Marcus, if you're looking for vantage points, it would be possible under less than stressful circumstances to climb up and perch higher in this like tower shape.
Okay.
Anubis will like with a little bit of glee look at you, Lorian, and he'll look at the big rocks. He says, this armor should be a lot more powerful than those of old. If my magic holds, you should be able to pick one of those up and grow it.
Oh, well, I can't wait to try it on then.
Did you have any other questions?
No, I.
Out of character, but are those boulders?
That's what he was saying. You can pick those up in
Well,
the
I've been
armor.
picking up the bone devil and throwing it. That'd be fun.
No, he means picking up the rocks and throwing them.
Oh, yes. Lauren's very excited for that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
The only question that Marcus would have at this point is that why Anubis would be working against his own kind. Typically, demons don't have changes of heart like that. I want to know want to know kind of like what inspired his change.
Do you ask him that?
I would, yes.
Yeah, so he sighs and he says, after a while, you do get a bit tired of the chaos. The Demon King, while and you see a little bit of like reluctance on his face. It's time for the world to change. And I don't want it to change for the worse. When you get as old as I am, sure, the things I did, maybe I thought they were fun once, but that was a long time ago.
I would look over to Lorian and just kind of like try and get a sense of if he feels this is a good idea or not. Like, can we trust this guy?
Lorian does look, sometimes he looks conflicted, like his eye twitches, or he's like stretching his neck or clenching his fist, like dealing with some inner turmoil in an edgy way. But he does seem confident in this, and that they should help out.
Marcus is in.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm in too.
Yeah, why not?
So, if you guys have any questions during this fight, I would be happy to answer them because Anubis gave you all of the information you could need.
Mm-hmm.
But assuming you all come back here the next day, Lorian, did you just stay there while Evandra crafted the suit?
Oh, yes.
Okay. A little weary from exhaustion, you will look as the adamantine green armor looks finished. It has a fresh shine on it. She will wipe her brow and say, "All right, well, you want to give it a go? Go ahead and just step right into it."
Lauren's gonna, take a look at it real quick first. Is it like getting into power armor from Fallout 4?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's gonna say a quick prayer. Hope it doesn't get Iron Maidened. Let me make one last investigation check.
It would be an Arcana roll.
Okay, gotcha. 23. That's not 20, maybe.
It looks like masterful craftsmanship. And actually, as you examine, there is not from you, but a sense of nostalgia.
Oh, from Breda, huh? He's gonna get in. What's my AC now?
I would like to provide you the adamantine hero armor. It is available to you in the magic items tab.
Strength is 20. Oh my god. I'm screaming right now. So that's 19?
Your AC, while in this, is 19, yes.
Oh. Okay, first I'm gonna do is put my shield away. I mean, I can get a 21 AC, but no. I want that D10 damage.
What fighting style did Lorian pick?
Dueling.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get +2 damage on those. Wow, if I use magic weapon, it's +9.
Mm-hmm.
And is there an image of this armor, or is it up to my thoughts?
It's just up to your thoughts. It makes you stand a little taller just because you literally have to step into it. And as you do, it sort of folds around you. You hear the hissing of the mechanisms locking together, and the faceplate falls over with a metal clinking sound.
You just hear, "Oh yes."
And yeah, you all hear that that sort of like metallic echoing voice from Lorian inside.
He's gonna like open and close his hands, examine
Mhm.
his palms, back of his hands.
Mhm.
He's ready to go.
Anubis looks incredibly excited, and he says, "All right, well, if you all are ready, I'm very excited to see this in action."
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Are there any questions about what the map looks like before we start?
It's like a sunken down in hole, right? Is what you said.
So it's like a tower shape.
Okay.
This portion right here is lower than up here.
Okay, that's what I
You
thought.
see like the stairs leading down to it.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
And then there are like alcoves scattered through the sides of this thing, ascending upwards, where there would have been more architecture.
Okay. No, I'm ready. I'm good.
You guys may remove yourselves wherever you would like to, and when you are ready, we will roll initiative, and Anubis will release the Bone Devil.
May I start right in front of it?
Okay, yeah, you can.
Can we get up on these things?
So those are the walls in between the lower level and the upper level.
Okay. Cool.
Marcus would like to climb as high as he can to kind of get into a nest.
Yeah, you're not under duress, so you're able to do that given time. Halo will move here. Well, how high would have Marcus climbed?
Well, he wanted to make sure he's out of the jumping range. So, how high is the ceiling, though?
It goes up a good 100 feet.
He would not go that high.
This thing does have wings.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, James, I have a question.
I have an answer.
Was I allowed to bring Battlebee?
Yeah. I don't know why I didn't put it on the map.
20 feet. 20 feet in the air.
All right. Sounds good.
I'm in danger.
Anubis will look at you all for the go ahead.
Thumbs up.
Who's the one to give? Okay, so Lexi, give him a thumbs up.
Yep.
He will wave his hand as the chains break. You will see the Bone Devil grab one of the silver spears jutting through its ribcage and pull it out, throwing it to the side. It cracks its neck, and you hear this malicious laughter. As I need everyone to roll initiative. Fine steed.
You had to see it.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't.
Oh my god.
oh man.
Oh no!
Marcus, your first act. What would you like to do?
Take a shot, guy.
All right.
We'll see how this goes.
27 hits.
Did not mean to do that. Sorry, I meant to just do the normal one, which is 21.
Okay, 21 still hits.
Okay.
And these are silver bullets.
Silver bullets, yes.
Okay. You have another attack.
I do. That's right. Oh, I forgot about that. That's fantastic.
A 14 misses.
Yes.
Lorian, your
Alright.
turn.
Bonus action. I'm gonna cast a magic weapon. He's gonna
Okay.
pass the hand over the blade, like an angelic, like that little motif. It's just gonna be
Mhm.
sparkling and shining with light, like when he casts light on it, but a whole lot better. And then I will attack twice with my magical longsword, baby.
Do it.
Chop right at him. First one. 28.
28 hits.
Alright, 10 slashing with the first one. And a 17, which does not miss, right?
17 misses.
Okay, so 10 magical slashing that he's not resistant to. Alright, there
Yes,
we go.
sir. It is Halo's turn. He will cast. He'll actually run right there. B, are you in range? You're not. But Marcus and Lorian, you're both in range. He will twin cast haste on you.
So AC goes up by 2, I get an extra attack. Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
So AC is 21. That was about to get wrecked. And I hope I didn't just jinx us.
You probably did.
And that'll be his turn. The Bone Devil will use its Summon Shadows ability. So shadows appear anywhere within 60 feet of it. He will conjure one right next to Marcus, one right next to Lux,
Of course.
and then I'll roll a d2 for Beatrice or Halo. 1, it's Beatrice. 2, it's Halo. It's Beatrice.
Well.
There we go. I need to roll initiative for them. Hopefully they roll low so they can join this turn. I get it. Okay, whatever. That's fine. I'm not upset about it. Lux, your turn. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I will go in with my longsword. I'm assuming that I borrowed a silvered longsword.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. So I'm going to. Yeah, I'll go in with that.
An 18 hits.
Okay, great. I'm going to use one of my bardic inspirations to do a psychic blades. So that's 10 psychic and 4 slashing.
It is not resistant to the psychic damage. However, it is, although it be silvered, it only takes half damage from your slashing.
Glad I used my bardic inspiration.
It is still alive, though.
Yeah, unfortunately not a fighter or anybody that has 2 attacks.
Beatrice, what would you like to do?
Well, I'm going to take my 2. Oh, I didn't even ask this. I wanted to see if there was like silver hammers.
Yeah, there would have been.
Okay, cool. don't know
Both
why-
21s hit. It takes 1 damage from your first attack,
Jeez. And then I'm gonna
And
have my
2 damage from your second.
Ugh. And then I'm gonna have my Battle Bee attack. 13.
13 hits.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
10.
Was that max damage on that?
Yes, it
sure
was.
All right, Marcus.
If I shoot the shadow, it's a disadvantage, right? Because it's a ranged weapon.
Any shot while there is an enemy within 5 feet of you is at disadvantage.
Well, I guess I'm going to shoot the shadow then.
Unless, I think there is a feat that ignores that.
I don't think I have it, though.
Then yes, it'll be at disadvantage.
Alright, cool. Then I will take a shot at the shadow.
Okay. 17 hits.
Cool. And that's 14 damage to him. I use my next attack to reload, and because of haste to get a third attack, right?
That is correct.
Cool. If the shadow's still alive, I'm going to shoot it. Well,
the 11 misses.
Yep.
It is the shadow's turn. We'll start with you, Beatrice. The shadow will use its strength drain ability on you. Missing with an 8. It'll use the same on Lux, missing with a 7, and then on Marcus, missing with a 10.
Woo!
Marcus, your AC is 16, right?
yes, I'm 16.
Lorian, that's your turn.
Let's slap all 3 of my attacks. First one.
29 hits.
I'm just going to roll them all at the end, if that's okay.
Yep.
18. No.
18 misses.
And a crit. Okay,
crit
so
hits. Oh, yeah.
24, and the other one was 17.
Did you want to smite on the crit?
Oh, I think I should, actually.
It's a fiend, so it takes extra damage from your smites, right?
It takes an extra d8, I think. Let's look it up. And 33 more radiant.
Hot dog. Halo's turn. He will cast a good old guiding bolt at the thing. He'll do it just at first level. That's fine. Sing. Alright. Bone Devil's turn. He's going to take some attacks at you, Lorian.
Oh, let's see what he does.
So Hooked Polearm gets you with a crit.
This doesn't crit because of the armor.
Oh, you're right. Let me roll again so it doesn't do oh my freaking...
No, that's not fair.
Okay.
Wait a second.
Alright, I'm going to use the damage from this one. So you take 20 piercing damage.
Oh my god. That's like a third of my health.
Mm-hmm.
You are right up in its face, though.
Is your magic weapon thing a concentration spell?
It is, yes. So I gotta make the con save.
Yes, sir. DC 10?
Or half of the damage if it's above 10, right?
Right.
Pass.
Okay, you're fine. And then it will go to sting you, getting another crit. I don't know what's happening.
You said you fixed the dice.
I thought I fixed the dice. Let me roll sting again. Okay, that's fine. You take another 11 piercing damage plus another 15 poison damage. And I need you to make Constitution save against the damage first for your spell.
Okay, I'm at 4 HP. But con save is 15 again.
So you're fine, and then I need you to make another Constitution save against the poison.
I'm poisoned.
You are now poisoned.
Let's add that on there. Oh my god. You're just watching this get wrecked.
That is the end of its turn. And it is, you are currently grappled.
Oh.
By its hooked polearm.
This is a bad decision. But okay.
And it will begin to fly up in the air.
Still grappling me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the air.
Mm-hmm.
So, one of my turns, should I heal myself or lesser restore myself to stop myself from being poisoned?
It can only fly 20 feet in the air because it is carrying someone. But once it flies 20 feet in the air, it will end the grapple.
Oh, it's dropping me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey, Lux, you got Feather Fall?
No, I didn't take that.
Thanks. Alright, do I take
Lorian?
damage now, or is it...
You take 11 bludgeoning damage as
I'm
you
down.
fall to the ground. You're at 0, but you will hear the Bone Devil cackle as it looks at you all. Is that all you've got? Lux, it is your turn. You watch as Lorian falls to the ground.
Yeah, that's kind of all I have. Fuck me. Okay, I am gonna hit the shadow. Fuck.
Okay.
16?
15 hits.
Great. Psychic Blades again. 5 and 5, which I guess it's resistant to the slashing, so 5 and 3?
It is dead.
Great. Oh, for fuck's sake. I am going to jump. I'm gonna bonus action jump.
Oh, is my magic weapon down too? Because I'm unconscious?
Yes, you automatically lose concentration when you are unconscious.
Okay. I would like to... I'm not gonna bonus action jump. I'm just gonna fucking walk over here.
Could you imagine if you guys came here and you didn't have the adamantine armor? It would have just been hero's armor. And those crits. Ooh.
Oh, it would have been... fucking murked. I don't want to move there. I want to... He's in the air, right? So even if I was, like, behind cover here, technically he could see me, right?
So there are pillars. You could hide behind one of these.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, and I'm going to... I don't really have anything else I can do at the moment. Well, that's it for me!
Alright. Beatrice, it is your turn.
I don't want to be here anymore.
You see Anubis, he's like panicking a little. He's like holding a spell of like dominate monster right now.
He's fine, says Lux. This happens all the time.
It's true, though.
Alright, well, I'm going to shoot the Bone Devil twice.
You're at disadvantage if you do that. Because the shadow's right in front of you.
Beep, beep, beep. Never mind, I'll just shoot the shadow.
You're
Or
still
I'll,
at disadvantage.
I'm sorry, I'm going to use my hammers on the shadow. And literally neither of them hit, so it does not matter.
You still got your battle bee.
Alright, my Battle Bee is going to try to go for it. I believe in you, Battle Bee. 17.
Yep, that'll hit.
4.
That was one more than it had.
Yes! Okay.
Do you move?
Okay, well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move just a little bit closer to the stairs for now.
Alright. Marcus, it is your turn.
Oh, great. I think for my first shot, I'll be shooting at the shadow with disadvantage.
Well, 20s hit regardless.
Cool. And 14 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna take another shot at him then.
18 will also hit.
Marvelous. And 8 damage.
It'd be dead.
Thank goodness. That was 2 attacks. Third attack is going to be to reload.
Alright. Shadows are not on the board at the moment. Lorian, I need a death saving throw.
Alright, D20 coming your way. Fail.
That's a 6. One failed death save. What I like is you're still technically hasted right now. I feel like you should be
dying really, really fast.
Yeah, you should actually make 2. No, I'm just kidding. You don't do that.
I mean, I'm down. If you want me to do it, let's do it.
Nope. Because it doesn't matter. Halo is going to cast Healing Word on you. You're up for 5 HP.
I'm alive.
And then Halo will cast Sacred Rain, dealing it potential 4 radiant damage. Just makes the DC. The Bone Devil will stay where it is in the air, and actually it'll fly 10 more feet in the air, and using its action, it will do a second Conjure Shadow.
Sick and tired of this man.
Time to bust out those range weapons, you guys.
That's all I got.
Same setup.
God bless.
What the?
I just killed you.
Yeah, I just killed you, motherfucker.
I'm back.
I was back, baby.
That'll end the Bone Devil's turn. Lux.
Can't you die? Gosh. Can't keep. Can't do anything. She looks
So
really
mad.
mad. She looks so angry. Fine. Then, since I can't do anything, I'm gonna two-hand it with my sword.
12 hits.
Oh, hey!
Mhm.
Yeah.
So a total of 11 damage.
11 damage. And
Beatrice. Oh, so I'm so sorry. I don't know
no,
why.
you're totally fine. And I'm just gonna say, please die, and that's it.
It's not going anywhere.
So annoying.
Beatrice, your turn.
Lorian's still on the ground.
Mm-hmm. But he's conscious.
Cool. I'm going to. Ugh, I hate that I'm gonna do this.
Do it.
I'm gonna rush forward to give him my health potion.
Don't do that.
Don't do it!
You can also administer it as bonus action to him.
Cool, okay, so I can use my other dash to get away. But I would take attack of opportunity, right?
You can use your action to disengage. And he's right within 25 feet of you, so you don't have to dash at all. The Bone Devil is also in the air, so I'm gonna give it wings.
Okay. I'm gonna give him. Can I, like, shove this potion at him?
You can administer it to him for a bonus action.
Sweet, I'll do that. It's 2d4
2d4
plus 2.
plus 2.
Oh my god, what's
Oh,
happening?
jeez.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
I'm
This
having
is
such a good time,
bullshit.
guys. Don't worry about it.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I'm sorry I only gave you 4.
It is 4 more health than he had, though.
That
Yeah,
is true. Is that the end of your turn, or do you say anything?
Yeah, I can't. I mean, I'll just be like, God, we're gonna die.
Marcus, what'd you like to do?
Shoot the shadow.
Shoot the shadow.
Oh boy.
15 still hits.
Great.
Or 6.
And that's number 1. Here comes number 2.
19 still hits.
Here comes number 3.
13 still hits. But did you not have to reload?
Nope. I had full clip for that one.
Gotcha. All right. Yep, that hits. Oh, jeez.
Oh no, I'm off by 1, aren't I?
He's got 1 HP left.
God bless.
You rolled 2 crit fails on that too.
All right.
What's happening?
Let's go in order. Marcus, Beatrice, Lux. Marcus, Beatrix, Lux.
Oh my
Whoa.
god.
Woo! That
Imagine,
missed me.
imagine being able to get your strength drained because my strength cannot be reduced.
Yeah. Marcus, that doesn't hit because of haste, right?
Yes, that's correct.
All right. B, I need you to make a. Oh wait, there's no saving throw against this.
You just get sucked.
Your strength scores are reduced by 4, and you take 8 necrotic damage.
Jeez.
And those are its turns. Lux, the 15 misses you, right? Oh wait, no, it was the 10
It
against
was
you.
a 10, and that does miss.
Gotcha.
Because that 15 would have hit. Thank God
All
that
right.
went for Marcus.
All right, Lorian, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, am I still hasted?
You're still technically hasted. You are also poisoned.
Poison gives me disadvantage on stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use a whole lot of my lay on hands. I'm gonna spend 5 to cure myself.
Okay.
And I'm gonna spend 40 more to get myself back up to 49. So,
All right.
and I'm no longer poisoned. I'm gonna use my 60 feet of movement to run to this boulder and get ready.
60 feet?
Yes. And would that be opportunity attack from the devil if he's in the air?
No, you're not within opportunity attack of the devil, no.
Okay, so I'm gonna get ready to throw this.
Halo is going to Guiding Bolt it with another first level spell. Ooh, getting a 20.
Okay.
At first level, you'll deal it 17 radiant damage, and it has and you have advantage on an attack. The next attack on it has advantage. Let me roll a 1, it's Beatrice. A 2, it's Halo. A 3, it's Lorian.
I wish he would.
Do you?
All right, Lorian, he's coming after you.
You asked for it.
But I've got my health back. And I have 21 AC.
So he flies at you.
Come on, step up on me. Let's go.
All right, hooked polearm, 27. He is hovering above you 10 feet away, attacking at range with a reach of 10 feet.
Okay.
So he deals you 12 piercing damage.
Hit a full damage.
And then misses you with its sting.
Yes.
Lux, it's your turn.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna hit this shadow again, two-handed.
All right.
With the sword. It's a
15 hits.
I want this thing dead, so I'm gonna use. I really want to sit on. I have 2 left, so I'm gonna use 1 more Bardic Inspiration to Psychic Blades this motherfucker for 8 plus half of 7. 6.
All right.
And then I'm gonna move.
All right. Beatrice, your turn.
I'm going to just hit the shadow beside me with my hammers.
Okay.
Let's see how it goes this time.
A 20 and an 18 both hit.
3.
So he doesn't take any damage from the first one, and he takes 1 damage from the second one.
Okay, I'm going to want Battle Bee to come up and hit it.
All right.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad. You keep fighting. All right, make your attack. 20 hits. 4 for force damage. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right, Marcus, it's your turn.
My first attack is to reload. My second attack is on the shadow.
All right. That hits and kills it.
And for my
Kills
third
it
shot,
dead.
I'm going to shoot at the fiend dude.
Mm-hmm. Is it time for a precision shot? Okay, no. 16 misses it.
Yeah.
Shadow's turn. It'll attack you, Beatrice. With a 13. Missing you. Lorian, your turn.
Since it's 10 feet away, I won't have disadvantage on a ranged attack, right?
That's correct.
I'm gonna throw this boulder at his freaking head.
Alright.
Alright, I'm using one of my divine convictions. 27.
27 hits.
10 bludgeoning. Or is it 5 because it's not magical?
It is 5, but you also add your strength mod to that.
Oh, so that would be...
16?
Yes.
But yeah, you chuck one of these boulders at it. It like shatters against him. Halo will... Guiding Bolt is such a good spell. Of course he's going to do it again.
My
Why wouldn't
favorite.
He hits.
He's gonna kill it. Isn't he?
For 15 radiant damage, he's gonna...
That's beautiful.
15 is fine.
So beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
Alright, and then it's the Bone Devil's turn. It will...
I wish you
gonna
would.
attack you, Lorian. So, Hooked Polearm, 21.
Isn't that your AC?
Yes.
So it deals you 17 piercing damage.
Don't worry.
And then it'll fly 20 feet into the air.
It's gonna drop me again?
It's also going to, while you're in the air, sting you. You're still technically dodging, so a 10 misses you. But yes, it is going to drop you. So you fall 20 feet.
No, please.
Yeah.
No,
You
I
can't die
go to
from
zero
this
again.
damage, so
Oh, I can't.
you take another 7 bludgeoning damage as you fall. The suit like makes a dent in the stone tiles.
Why am I tanking this devil by myself? Help me, guys.
What?
Lux, that is your turn. It is currently flying 30 feet in the air.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Shatter on it at
All right.
3rd level.
Perfect. Yeah, do it. Half damage, right?
Yeah,
Um,
pretty sure that kills it though.
It does.
Woo!
Even if it makes it save. What does your shatter look like again?
You'd think it would look really musical, right?
Mhm.
Let's read Shatter as a spell description. It's gonna look really musical because it's noise based. So it kind of looks like it kind of looks like an explosion of like a music sheet. Like it's all bars and notes. It's just kind of like these bars like kind of wrap around this bone devil and just explode on top of him, and it's just clanging to the ground these pieces of music.
Nice. With that, bits of it are blown off. Like it loses a wing. One of its arms fall off, and so does its tail. And it falls to the ground in front of you, Lorian. Its grin never leaving its face, and it just like looks up at you in its dying moments. It'll be a shame I didn't see a day of hell, but you will.
I want to step
what
on his
is-
head to shut him up.
Do you kill him?
Lux?
Yeah, go ahead, step on him.
Alright, I'm going to step on his head and just...
Okay. There's a sickening, like, squelching noise. As it dies, so does the shadow near Beatrice. Anubis breathes a sigh of relief, and he says, well, that certainly was something. Good job, everyone.
Thanks. Wasn't too bad.
Yeah, for you, he's got multiple stab wounds that have been healed. And stabbed again.
I mean, you'll be fine, Lorian. You always are.
Evandra is like sitting in the corner with her arms crossed, looking very proud of herself. It's a good bit of armor you got there.
You see me throw that rock at his face? It was amazing.
Well, if you all would like to go upstairs, I believe refreshments are in order. Yes?
Sounds great.
And Anubis pulls a knife. Everyone
This-
Refreshment.
But yeah, with that, you guys all go upstairs to dress your wounds. Lorian, do you just doff the power armor, or do you keep it on?
I'm gonna doff it upstairs, so I don't have to carry it up the stairs.
All right. And I think for tonight, that's where we'll end today's session.
Woo!
That was crazy.
That was
awesome.
Yeah, that was great.
Someday you guys will get cool armor like me. Who can
I
throw-
mean, one day you'll get the kill of the bone devil like me.
Alright, you know what?
Thanks for listening to another episode of Radio D&D. Make sure to join us next time, and make sure to check out Ben, who created our podcast cover art at Drawforth Arts on Instagram.